Hey guys, so this live, I'm just taking my hair down. I've had my wash and go now for 3 days. This is day 3, and I didn't do anything yesterday, so I've had it tucked away under this headband, this scarf, and banded with some hair ties so it can kind of stay in its stress state. So I may or may not actually go ahead and stretch it some more with the blow dryer. It depends on how I feel when it comes down. Also, I'm going to verify that I'm even actually going live right now because I try to go live for better quality over at YouTube, but I attempted twice and it did not let me do it. So let me just double check and see if we're live right now. Yes, I am. Okay, great. Let me just delete this. Actually, no, it's fine. It looks like the 2 attempts that I made, it has them as upcoming live. So let me just quickly delete that so it doesn't throw people off. And this should be pretty short and sweet. I know I probably always say that every time, but I mean that for real, for real. Okay, so let me just delete these 2 guys. Okay, or just make them private. That's fine. Okay. All right, cool. So let's head back over to here and restream. And hopefully I don't get any interruptions because I don't know if it was a service thing. But anyways, I will be heading out pretty soon. And I put on, a little bit of makeup. I kind of overdid it with the blush, but the blush tends to die down anyways. So I'm not concerned about that. So let me go ahead and untie this. I just had it like this because I had to step out to run some errands. And you will never catch me with the bonnet. That's not my thing. No shade if that is yours. I don't feel comfortable stepping outside of the house with a bonnet on, not even to the airport. That is not me. A scarf will suffice. It does the exact same thing in my opinion. Anyways, and then we have our headband. It didn't look like anything flaked or anything, so that's great. Love that for me. I did have to pin this because my hair is a little shorter since I had gotten it cut like 2 months ago with curtain bangs. All right, and then here's the first band. I'm just gonna gently remove it so I don't disrupt the curls. And let me put a little oil in my hands. Where's my oil at? I don't even see it over here. I don't see it. All right, I'm just going to be really mindful. And then with this guy, okay, and then with the satin scarf. And I'm just going to kind of just loosen it up and see what happens. Okay, so it did definitely stay stretched. It's not flaking or anything, so that's good because last time I done messed up my hair by reapplying product after doing it the first go. So note to self and note to you, don't ever do that. All right, so yeah, it has been like this for a while. I feel like I do need some oil for, oh, it's right here. Oh my gosh, I just couldn't see it behind this other product. The packaging of this kind of sucks for some reason. The oil doesn't ever want to come out when I need it. Let me see if I can. This is some Aribe oil that I got for free. I'm gonna just dump it out. I have got about this much left in the bottle, but for some reason, the packaging, that's probably why it was free. It didn't pass quality control, but it was in a gift bag, like a whole bunch of Aribe stuff. And this stuff is not cheap. It's not for the demographic of me, but we're going to use it anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start fluffing and shaping my hair to just loosen up the curls. I do have a pick, so I might bust that out too. I just gotta find it. But yeah, it stayed pretty stretched. So I don't even think I really need to stretch it with the blow dryer, to be honest. My scalp has been on the itchy dry side just because that is how my scalp is, unfortunately. And I did do makeup, so I will have to wipe away some of what got on my hair, just so it's not visible. All right, I'm gonna just kind of separate and just slightly part to kind of open up what's been contained underneath the scarf for a day. There we go. I probably should just take my pick, but I'm gonna just kind of lightly part it first. Try not to create any frizz. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Okay. It's coming together. Oop, that was my stomach. Can't wait to eat. And I'm going to do the same thing with the back. I don't know what the back looks like. And usually the back always looks crazy for me. So I will have to go in the mirror just to verify this. So y'all can see it before I can. And hopefully it looks all right. Hopefully it looks decent. Whew. Now, as far as using a blow dryer, yeah, I don't think I'll need to. It's pretty stretched the way I like it, and I don't even think it's gonna matter. Like, also too, one thing I realized, my hair doesn't like to be stretched. It shrinks right back up normally, especially when there's humidity or if I'm doing a little bit of sweating. And also it gets really dry, even though I did the gel this time around. So I used the Big Papa from the Dew this time around. Oh, I did not have it closed. That's not good. I used Big Papa this time around for this wash and go. Let me do that for the thumbnail. All right. I can tell my hair likes this product. It's a little bit more hydrated than the mousse, but it did take much longer to dry, like much longer. So there's pros and cons to it all for sure. Okay. I think that's good. As far as my edges this time around, I think I'm going to smooth them out just a little bit. But other than that, this is good to go. So the stretching was more from the band method rather than the blow dryer. The only thing is like these scraggly ends are kind of bothering me. Okay. But hopefully they'll start to air out a bit. I don't know. That's just, I guess that didn't get banded correctly because I don't even know what's happening there. Also, let's take the pick just to see. Where's my pick? I had it around here. I don't know where it is, guys. Hold on. Is it underneath here? Oh man, I don't know where my pick is. And it's a big old pick too. It's like my favorite pick to use. Alrighty. Well, I have no idea. I have to do some cleaning, y'all. Like, it's been a while. All right. Well, I don't know where the pick is. So, and I have a tiny one also. Are none of my picks here? No. This is where all my little edge brushes are. All right. I guess it's not meant to be. But anyways, this is what it looks like. So the stretching method was by way of the banding method. And then let's go ahead and do our edges really, really quickly. And then I got to go. And that's it. And I don't want to overdo it with this because I already know my hair is going to sweat this out a little bit anyways. And I also left the lid off of this as well. So I don't even know if the product is going to still be as effective, which is super annoying. But I'm going to try to load it up a little bit more due to the fact that it is hot. It is humid outside. Just trying to load it up. Okay. I think that's good. Looks. I'm not sure how that happened. Anyways. There we go. Sometimes I don't like them to be super duper obvious. For the most part, I like my baby hairs to be more on the subtle side. All right, and then the one is likely not going to blow, so usually I don't really do too much on this side, especially when my hair is already going to be covering it, but just in case We'll do a little swoop action on this side. Just a little. Okay. And we'll do a little here too. Okay. All right. I love how this turned out with this gel. I will definitely be doing this again. And if you did catch my other live, I also will be trying this gel as well at some point. I'm probably going to give my hair a rest from a wash and go though. So, but the next time I do a wash and go, which I don't know when that's going to be, but it won't be the next time I style my hair. That's for sure. Okay, guys. Anyways, be safe. Enjoy your day. Fireworks, food, all the things. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.